En fait, le jeu est construit un petit peu comme un voyage.
Actually, the game is built like a journey.
Plein de décors.
The players discover several sceneries, from Whitby, England, to Istanbul in Turkey or Budapest.
On a des décors qui sont complètement...
Some being made from scratch, crypts, secret passages, but some others have existed. So we have tried to recreate them as accurately as possible, adding a fantasy dimension that fit with adventure gaming.
qui se prête bien aux jeux d'aventure.
The scenery is more detailed, with more objects, a better lighting, because we use a radiance technology. The final result is just great. We have tried to adapt the gameplay to each specific country's or city's culture and architecture. To obtain final scenery, we proceed step by step. We base our work on sketches. We start by drawing small sketches, air views, as though we were picking an apartment to try and place the elements and the interactions so that they are well balanced. Second step is to model the place in 3D, which allows us to see the elements in space and to make sure the players are well situated. Can they clearly see? Is it ergonomic? And once we have all this info, we start the integration into the game. Developers integrate the data, code the interactions, and the puzzles on patterns.
Those patterns will simultaneously be integrated by the developers and created by the 3D graphic designers.
This is where the graphic designers bring creativity with their own perception of things to also enhance the creator's vision.
This allows us to run tests on the gameplay at an early stage and immediately improve or adjust what's wrong. All these hesitations will be dealt with earlier on the pre-production phase.
We are delighted to have been able to collaborate with Pierre Estève for the music in the game. He is a man of great experience as far as sound in adventure games is concerned. We have worked with him in the past on other games, and he does perfectly handle this kind of game and the rhythm that goes with it. The big difference between composing for a video game and a movie is that a movie is linear, with a beginning and an end. Each moment is unique, and so as a composer, I know what is expected from me at any specific time. Whereas in a video game, this is not linear. You can turn, come back, you can switch at any time to a new possibility or another atmosphere. I have to consider all that when I'm composing. It's quite easy to find the right atmosphere because Olivier and Marianne know what they want and what they don't. I have suggested several themes, and we have talked about what was good and what was not. Together, we fine-tuned their expectations, and after a couple of meetings, we knew how the atmosphere would sound like. We know Dracula's around, but we don't actually see him. So we finally decided to go for electric guitar saturated sounds that create a dark and sleazy atmosphere. So I watched and played the game, looking at the images to get info about the emotions. This also helped me to make sure I was right with the rhythm for each place.
Dracula.